Everyone, and welcome to TWF Power or Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike today and Booker T. And today on Power or Might, we're going to talk about the fallout that happened at WrestleMania yesterday on Power or Might. As we all know, Cody Rhodes is still the TWF heavyweight fighter. He beat The Rock yesterday on Collision or Hit WrestleMania or WrestleMadness. And by doing so, he is still the TWF heavyweight fighter. He also did the same thing in WWE last night too by beating Randy Orton. You got that right, Jonathan. Cody Rhodes is still the TWF heavyweight fighter. And a lot of folks didn't think that he would beat The Rock yesterday on Collision or Hit, WrestleMania or WrestleMadness. And a lot of folks didn't think that he would beat Randy Orton yesterday at WrestleMadness in WWE. Well, I always knew Cody Rhodes won it by luck. That's the only way he won kept the TWF heavyweight winnings. And it was sadly out of luck, because that's the only way it worked. And sadly, that's the only way it ever worked. That's how it worked. He got lucky, Booker T says. He got lucky with Randy Orton in WWE. He got lucky with The Rock here in the TWF. Well, you seem to think that all these folks have some kind of luck or so. Oh, it wasn't luck, Jonathan Coachman says. He had to deal with the bullshit of Pat McAfee, who was being the overseer for The Rock the same way he was for Randy Orton in WWE. Alright, everyone. As you know, yesterday on Collision or Hit, it was WrestleMania or WrestleMadness, and I beat The Rock, and I'm still the TWF heavyweight fighter. And I'm not going to go on reckoning to say that The Rock didn't bring it, because he did. Alright? Say what you want to say about him, but The Rock is still an old school wrestler. Alright? No need what you want to say about the Mufuda Maivia fought to Johnson kin. He is a learner of the game. And yes, so are the Runnels. Because the Runnels themselves, which I belong to, are wrestling kin too. My father, Dusty Rhodes of Inlander Dream. My older half-brother, Dustin Rhodes, and myself. And I had to work hard to get that win over The Rock. It wasn't smooth, and I had to overcome so much. So, I'm still the TWF heavyweight fighter. And at the end of the day, I do want to say, Cody, I'm here to give you your growth. Yes, Cody, you did do a lot of things. You overcame the Great One. You overcame the Folks Fighter, the Brahma Bull, the Last Head, whatever nicknames I want to give myself. But you overcame it. And you're still a TWF heavyweight fighter. And you had to overcome so much bullshit to get there. You're like me in many ways, Cody. In 20-0, I had to overcome Hunter Hearst Helmsley 2 times. I had to overcome The Rock. I had to overcome Kurt Angle. Just so I could say at that time that I was a 6-time, to say that I was a 6-time WWE heavyweight fighter. You had to overcome so many things in WWE too. You had to overcome Roman Reigns. You had to overcome Kevin Owens. You had to overcome so many other things. Losing the strap, winning it back, overcoming Drew McIntyre, overcoming Kevin Owens, overcoming Randy Orton, winning the WWE wins back for the 2-whiff time, overcoming John Cena. Yes, you're right, Rock. Me and you had to overcome many things. I had to overcome Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and you had to overcome Hunter Helmsley, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker. You had to overcome folks to become the WWE heavyweight fighter at that time. So let me shake your hand. Alright. As you know, folks, this is the TWF heavyweight fighter and a man that I have a lot of deep onlook for. Well, you heard from The Rock, him saying that he had a lot of onlook for Cody Rhodes, as Cody Rhodes as the TWF heavyweight fighter. But everyone's going to ask, who will be that man or woman or doll who is going to fight Cody Rhodes for the TWF heavyweight winnings? Well, at the end of the day, I think that's going to be hard, because I don't know who that's going to be. And if someone out there knows someone who is going to overcome that, then by all means, we have to seek it. Well, who do you think's going to overcome that one, Mike? Well, there's a lot of folks out there that didn't quite know who's going to overcome what, or who is going to be the next one. Come on, the next one, to fight for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Fuck. So whoever is going to be that one who's going to fight him for the TWF heavyweight winnings is going to have to be someone who hasn't won it before, someone who's hungry. Or Booker T said just someone they pull out. Alright, Santos Escobar? Yeah, it's me, Santos Escobar, Cody Rhodes. I'm going to be the one who's going to take the TWF heavyweight winnings off of you. And I'm going to do what The Rock couldn't do. Well then, bring it on, Santos Escobar. It's not going to be smooth at all. Okay, this match is for the TWF heavyweight winnings. First, he is Cody Rhodes. First, he is Santos Escobar, and he is the TWF heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes. Well, look at this. And Santos Escobar just knocked down Cody Rhodes. Santos Escobar, out of nowhere, the former WWE light heavyweight fighter on NXT, when he was the former WWE light heavyweight fighter, the only strap he won in his so far time in WWE. And now here he is. He wants to become the TWF heavyweight fighter. Jonathan Coachman says. Well, you all read about that. Mike today says Santos Escobar does come from a wrestling background. His father was a former wrestler, and he's a former wrestler as well. And the only thing he ever won during his time in WWE was the light heavyweight winnings. Since going from NXT to SmackDown and sent to the AAA arm, he hasn't really done all that much. Well, he's going to do something here, Booker T says. He's going to become the TWF heavyweight fighter. And he will be the first Hispanic wrestler to ever do that. Yes, you're all right about that. Santos Escobar will be the first TWF heavyweight fighter to be a Hispanic to win it. Booker T. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Santos Escobar could not put Cody Rhodes away. Santos Escobar wants to do it again. Oh, Cody Rhodes just dropped him. Mike Today says Santos Escobar, highly wise, but made a mistake of going back to the well over and over again. The Kentucky kick, Jonathan Coachman says. The Cody Cutter, Brown Street. Oh, no, Booker T says. Come on, Cody Rhodes. Come on, Santos Escobar. You can't lose to Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And still the TWF heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is still, as of right now, he is still the TWF heavyweight fighter. By beating Santos Escobar here today on Power or Might. We wonder if we'll see the last of Cody Rhodes, Santos Escobar, or this is only the beginning of Santos Escobar's, war with Cody Rhodes. Jonathan Coachman says, well, anything is likely, Mike Today. Anything is likely, Mike Today says. Alright, we'll take it away now to Bob Walk. Yeah, Booker T said he's going to fall down. Thank you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike Today. I'm going to be talking with Cody Rhodes here today on Power or Might. Alright, Cody Rhodes, you're out there in the ring. You're still the TWF heavyweight fighter. You beat Santos Escobar. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I beat Santos Escobar, and I'm still the TWF heavyweight fighter. And Bob, I don't know, but I know I beat Santos Escobar. And I know I'm still the TWF heavyweight fighter. And no one or nothing is going to stop me from doing that. So at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes, you believe that you're still going to be the TWF heavyweight fighter? Are you worried about Santos Escobar coming after you? If Santos Escobar wants to come after me, then that's his own business. But what I did to him here today on Power or Might, I will do to him on any other show. If he wants to have another match with me, Bob Walk, he'll be ready for it. And I will, beat him like I did before. Well, that's my talk with Cody Rhodes. Back to you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike Today. Well, thank you, Bob Walk, for talking with Cody Rhodes here today on Power and Might. And it's all the time we got it for Power and Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike Today and Booker T. We hope you like Power and Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw.